Hello and welcome to Barbara's Podcast. This is the show for women, all about health, nutrition, and wellness. It's the show that will empower you and inspire you to create a healthier lifestyle.
Hello, beautiful people. I hope all is well. On this episode, we're going to talk about how to stop feeling hungry all the time. Hunger is your body's natural cue that it needs more food. While feeling hungry is a normal sign from your body that it's time to eat again, it's not fun to constantly feel hungry, especially if you've just finished a meal. That may be a sign you're not eating enough or not eating the right combinations of foods. When you're hungry, your stomach may growl and feel empty, or you may get a headache, feel irritable, or be unable to concentrate. There are several possible explanations for why you may constantly want to eat. It could be that your diet lacks protein, fat, or fiber, as well as excessive stress or dehydration. Feeling constantly hungry is a common issue that may have to do with your food choices. A good place to start is understanding how different foods impact your feelings of fullness. In this podcast, I'll be talking about 14 reasons and solutions that a person can use to suppress their appetite. So the first one is you're not eating enough protein. It's important to consume enough protein when it comes to appetite control. Protein has hunger-reducing properties that may help you automatically consume fewer calories during the day. It works wonders by increasing the production of hormones that signal fullness and reducing the levels of hormones that stimulate hunger. If you're a late-night snacker, then this study will be of interest. 14 overweight men who consumed 25% of their calories from protein for 12 weeks experienced a 50% reduction in their desire for late-night snacking compared with a group that consumed less protein. In addition, those with a higher protein intake reported greater fullness throughout the day and fewer obsessive thoughts about food. Now, there's two different types of protein. There's animal and plant-based foods. Animal sources of protein are meat, poultry, fish, and eggs. And plant-based sources of protein can be found in dairy or goat sheep's products such as milk, cheese, yogurt, kefir. There's pulses such as beans and lentils, nuts and seeds, whole grains, tofu, tempeh, and seitan. Now, reason number 2, you're not sleeping enough. Adequate sleep helps with hormone balance. That keeps your heart healthy, reduces stress, and helps keep blood sugar consistent. It also reduces stress, prevents inflammation, and helps control weight. Research suggests that people who sleep less are more likely to be overweight or obese. Poor sleep appears to disrupt the balance of ghrelin, the hunger-stimulating hormone, and leptin, hunger suppression hormone. These are hormones that control appetite. If you want to lose or maintain weight, don't forget that good sleep is part of the equation. To keep your hunger levels well managed, it's generally recommended to get at least 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep each night. Reason number 3, you're eating too many refined carbs. White flour and the products made with it is one of the most common sources of refined carbohydrates. Refined carbs are products like bread, pasta, sweets, pastries, cookies, cakes, and other baked goods. Most of these processed foods are made with refined processed sugars as well. These types of refined products lack fiber and do not promote significant feelings of satiation. Refined carbs digest quickly, lead to spikes in glucose levels, and consequently can leave you tired and hungry. That's why a bowl of oatmeal, which is rich in fiber, will probably hold you over to your next meal longer than a bowl of Rice Krispies, which is refined carb, even if the calories are the same. To reduce your refined carb intake, simply replace them with nutrient-rich whole foods like vegetables, fruit, legumes, and whole grains. These foods are still high in carbs, but they are rich in fiber, which helps keep hunger well managed. Reason number 4, your diet is low in fat. Fat plays a key role in keeping you full. One of the main reasons is that it takes longer for you to digest it, and it remains in your stomach for a longer period of time. Eating healthy sources of fat may lead to the release of various fullness promoting hormones. One study, including 270 adults with obesity, found that those who followed a low-fat diet had significant increases in cravings for carbs and preferences for high-sugar foods compared with a group that consumed a low-carb diet. Furthermore, those in the low-fat group reported more feelings of hunger than the group that followed a low-carb eating pattern. Healthier sources of high-fat foods are coconut oil, fatty fish like wild-caught salmon, tuna, sardines, walnuts, nuts and seeds, avocados, olive oil, eggs, and full-fat yogurt. Reason number 5, you're not drinking enough water. Proper hydration is incredibly important for your overall health. Drinking enough water keeps your brain and heart healthy, optimizing exercise performance, keeps your skin healthy, and combats constipation. Water is also quite filling and has the potential to reduce appetite when consumed before meals. One study found that drinking just 2 cups of water before a meal ate almost 600 fewer calories than those who didn't drink any water. Feelings of thirst can be mistaken for feelings of hunger. If you're always hungry, it may help to drink at least a glass or 2 of water to find out if you're just thirsty. The 6th reason, your diet lacks fiber. Consuming lots of fiber, high fiber foods, helps keep hunger well managed. High fiber foods slow your stomach's emptying rate and take longer to digest than low fiber foods. Additionally, a high fiber intake influences the release of appetite-reducing hormones and the production of short-chain fatty acids, which have been shown to have fullness-promoting effects. Studies have found that soluble fiber, or fiber that dissolves in water, is more filling than insoluble fiber. Many different foods such as oatmeal, flax seeds, sweet potatoes, oranges, and Brussels sprouts are excellent sources of soluble fiber. Not only does a high fiber diet help reduce hunger, but it's also associated with several other health benefits, such as a reduced risk of heart disease, diabetes, and obesity. Women should try to eat at least 21 to 25 grams of fiber a day, while men should aim for 30 to 38 grams a day. Note that the Hadza, a hunter-gatherer group in northeast Tanzania, for example, typically take in approximately 100 grams of fiber per day, about 5 times more than an American adult usually gets. Fiber contributes to strong microbiome health, helps us avoid blood sugar spikes, and makes us feel full on fewer calories. Now, the 7th reason, you eat while you're distracted. If you live a busy lifestyle, you may often eat while you are distracted. Several studies have shown that those who engage in distracted eating are hungrier than those who avoid distractions during meal times. In one study, 88 women were instructed to eat either while distracted or sitting in silence. Those who were distracted were less full and had a significantly greater desire to eat more throughout the day compared with the non-distracted eaters. To avoid distracted eating, you can try practicing mindfulness, minimizing screen time, and silencing your electronic devices. This will allow you to sit down and taste your food, helping you better recognize your body's fullness signals. We've come to the 8th reason. Perhaps you exercise a lot. You can prevent excessive hunger from exercise simply by eating more to fuel your workouts. It is most helpful to increase your intake of filling foods that are high in fiber, protein, and healthy fats. Another solution is to cut back on the time you spend exercising or reduce the intensity of your workouts. It's important to note that this mostly applies to those who are avid athletes. and work out frequently at a high intensity or for long periods. If you exercise moderately, you probably don't need to increase your calorie intake. The 9th reason, you're drinking too much alcohol. I can hear everyone booing at me at this one. Alcohol is well known for its appetite-stimulating effects. One study showed that alcohol inhibits the hormone leptin, which reduces appetite, hence explaining why you may feel hungrier if you drink too much alcohol. Other studies have shown that you may end up eating 300 more calories, even if you only drink 40 ml of alcohol. With 10 ml, there was no influence of eating more. Drinking alcohol also influences your appetite for the day after by eating 10% more calories throughout the entire day, and more likely to consume large quantities of high-fat and salty foods, most probably to help with a hangover. To reduce the hunger-inducing effects of alcohol, it's best to consume it moderately or avoid it completely. The 10th reason, you drink your calories. If you consume a lot of liquid foods such as smoothies, meal replacement shakes, and soups, you may be hungrier more often than you would be if you ate more solid foods. One major reason for this is that liquids pass through your stomach more quickly than solid foods do, and your brain hasn't had enough time to process signals of fullness. In addition, liquid foods don't trigger the appetite-suppressing hormones compared to solid foods. I am a huge smoothie fan, as I believe you can get a lot of nutrient-dense foods in one meal. One solution I have found for this issue is by adding high-fiber foods to my smoothies, like chickpeas, baby spinach leaves, and raw carrots. In general, to prevent frequent hunger, it may help to focus on incorporating more solid, whole foods into your diet, or add more fiber-rich foods to your shakes and soups. Reason number 11, you're overly stressed. Now, I feel you people. In these times, a lot of us are stressed. Now, excess stress is known to increase appetite. The main reason for this are the effects of cortisol, the stress hormone. This hormone has been shown to promote hunger and food cravings. For this reason, you might find that you are always hungry if you experience frequent stress. In one study, 59 women who were exposed to stress consumed more calories throughout the day and ate significantly sweeter foods than women who were not stressed. There are many de-stressing techniques that can help you feel calm and at peace. Some common ones include exercise and deep breathing or just walking in nature. The 12th reason, you're taking certain medications. Several medications may increase your appetite as a side effect. The most common appetite-inducing medications include antipsychotics, antidepressants, corticosteroids, and anesthesia drugs. If you suspect that medications are the cause of your frequent hunger, it may help to talk with your doctor about other treatment options. There may be alternative medications that don't make you feel hungry. Reason number 13, you eat too fast. Several studies have shown that fast eaters have greater appetites and a tendency to overeat at meals compared with slow eaters. They are also more likely to be obese or have excessive weight. Eating slowly gives you more time to chew your food better and gives your body and brain more time to release anti-hunger hormones and convey fullness signals. Our last reason number 14, you have a medical condition. Frequent hunger may be a symptom of disease. Common diseases are diabetes and hypothyroidism. Hypoglycemia or low blood sugar levels may also increase your hunger levels. Your blood sugar levels may fall if you haven't eaten for a while, an effect that may be exacerbated by a diet high in refined carbs and sugar. Other conditions such as depression, anxiety, and premenstrual syndrome also happen to increase your appetite and cause overeating. It's important to talk to your doctor to receive a proper diagnosis and treatment options. In conclusion, excessive hunger is a sign that your body needs more food. It's often a result of imbalanced hunger hormones, which may occur for a variety of reasons, including inadequate diet and certain lifestyle habits. I hope you enjoyed listening to this podcast. Keep well and healthy, and we talk soon.
Thanks for listening to Barbara's podcast. Don't forget to sign up for our newsletter or e-courses. Celebrate life, and see you at the next episode.